What would you say New Jersey is best known for?
Oh, a couple of great singers and a lot of ugliness, basically.
Right. So as that trend worsens in the future, it would sure make sense for someone to establish a band of superheroes to clean things up, right?
Your logic is impeccable, but a little weird. Fortunately, the good people at Legend must think similarly. The Superhero League of Hoboken is now open for business right above the Hoboken History Museum. This team of intrepid adventurers was gathered together by the Crimson Tape, who is capable of producing very useful organizational charts in the blink of an eye.
Well, yeah, but the credit for the game itself really goes to the twisted mind of Steve Moretsky, who also brought us the infamous leather goddesses of Phobos.
Don't get literal on me. The Crimson Tape has assembled the most impressive group of superhumans New Jersey has ever seen.
And that's apparently not saying much.
I think you're being a little too hard on the intrepid adventurers here. Consider the value of Captain Excitement, the most boring person within at least a 100-mile radius.
Sure, and there's always Robo-Mop, able to clean tall messes in a single swipe.
And Madame Pepperoni, who can see inside closed pizza boxes. Well, that does seem to be a somewhat esoteric skill.
Oh, I don't know. You'd be surprised how much cool stuff is hidden inside pizza boxes in Hoboken.
Or Newark?
Or Newark. So after assembling a team of, what did you call them again?
You mean intrepid adventurers?
Yeah, that's it. I love that phrase. After assembling a team of intrepid adventurers, you make your way through the evil Hoboken streets, which have become considerably more evil after some unspecified bad radioactive thing happened.
Not to mention one hell of a rainstorm. At first, more than half the city will be off limits to the party because no one in it is very good at treading water.
To steal a line from Dave Barry, we're not making this up, folks. The SLH has a board full of important missions they have to take on in order to gain standing in the superhuman community.
This is an example of a typical mission. A marketplace overrun with rabid sheep.
Ah, but is any mission truly typical for our band of intrepid adventurers?
That's pretty good. You can stop doing that any time, you know. So anyway, the League is not the only group of freaks roaming around, just the most idealistic.
Freaks? I thought you said they were intrepid.
Give it a rest, huh? As I was saying, there are lots of almost frightening mutants trying to take over the streets of Hoboken, and the League has to kick their ugly, irradiated posteriors to gain useful experience points and treasures.
Or if they're too tough, you can run away or bribe them. How's that for idealism? Well, the fighting is not the only way to gain experience in this game. Nudge, nudge.
And it's certainly not the most fun way either, wink wink.
You can always make your way to the red light tent of one of the markets and...
Say no more.
I'll say no more then.
Ahem. Ultimately, you come face to face with the evil mastermind, Dr. Entropy, who is, appropriately enough, not real happy about the League's attempts to clean up the greater Hoboken area.
And he may be somewhat upset by the fact that he looks like a misguided fast food ad.
A thing like that could drive anyone to a life of crime.
It's all society's fault.
Anyway, as you complete more and more missions, the League becomes more powerful and more widely recognized for the great bunch of guys they are.
Not to mention intrepid.
I'll pretend you didn't say that. Soon, new heroes will be flocking to League headquarters to join up.
You may even find your team surpassing the achievements of the legendary Superhero League of Woonsocket. You know something? We spent all this time explaining what this game is like, and we haven't even said whether we like it or not.
Oh, geez, you're right. I liked it. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely cool. And funny.
Yep, it's really funny, all right. Silly, funny sort of thing.
Well, I feel better now that we got that out of the way.